come on in, y'all. Hey, yes, come on in, y'all. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Come on. Hey, hey, what? Come on, hit that like button. Come on, hit that like button. Come on, hit that like button. Come on. Yeah. Hit that like button. Can you guys hear me? You guys can hear me. Please press that one. Hey. Hey. How you guys doing? What's up, party crashers? How y'all doing today? How are y'all doing tonight? Okay, I hope y'all doing good. I am feeling fabulous. Okay, we got a lot of stuff to talk about, honey. Yes, indeedy. When I tell you the brothers, the Black Kings of the entertainment world, they are getting taken out left and right. Even the dead, honey, they are coming out and talking crap on the dead. We got to talk all about it, okay? Because this is a war. I know a lot of you guys don't see it like this, but I see it as a war. Do y'all see this as a war that we are in right now? Press 1 if you see it as a war too. Press 4 if you don't see it like that. Honey, when I tell you, it is so much that's shaking out here in these internet streets. Are y'all doing all right? I bet you did. Y'all doing all right? Shout out to Celebrity Scandalous. I see you up in here in the building, baby. What's up? What's up? Yeah, give me those ones. Make sure you guys like this video. Y'all know I lead these likes. I came up here with y'all with the orange. You know what I'm saying? I got the orange and I got the fuchsia hair mixed in with a little purple. Come on. What? Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me take these glasses off. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me fix myself. Okay. Now, this is not my favorite hair. I'm going to throw this hair away. Okay. I had this hair for too long. It's synthetic. It ain't busting like I needed to bust. But I feel like I got something in my face. I don't know what this is. All right, so let's get on into it. When I tell you Shannon Sharpe, they are dragging him. Every blog place I go to, they're talking about him in a negative light. They're talking about him being with another man. Guess what? They said that ESPN already got a replacement for him. Did y'all know that? Press 2 if you guys knew that ESPN already have a replacement for him and he's a clear man. Okay. Did y'all know that? Press 7 if you guys did not know that. There's a lot of people at ESPN behind the scenes and they're saying they have been rocked by this Shannon scandal and they don't even want to work with him anymore. And it's a lot of people that been wanting Shannon out. Yeah, Shannon has made a lot of enemies. I don't know what have Shannon did to cause so much people to dislike him and have a hatred towards him. But honey, when I tell you it is, and they say ESPN has pushed Shannon Sharpe aside. Shannon Sharpe is trying to sell it like he's stepping away, he's coming back. But they're saying behind the scenes, they don't want Shannon Sharpe back. They don't like him. They said a lot of the drama started because they said ESPN was showing him a lot of favoritism, was showing him and Stephen A. Smith a lot of favoritism, which caused a lot of people to get jealous. So they started to create a lot of hate campaigns and a lot of hate groups in the work environment to really tear down Shannon Sharpe. I don't know if Stephen A. Smith is going to be next. I don't know. But right now, they're taking down Shannon Sharpe. And Whack 100, he's talking about Shannon Sharpe. He says that he does believe that Shannon Sharpe does have a lot of sugar in his tank. He believes that he is bisexual and he's hiding from it. He also said he agrees with Tasha K. Now that's interesting because if you guys know, like I know, Tasha K and Whack 100, they had a lot of drama going towards each other. I mean, didn't Tasha K? I don't know. I don't want to lie. Didn't Tasha K say Whack 100 was zesty? Press 7 if she said Whack 100 was zesty. Press 10 if she didn't say that. I could have swore she had somebody on her show that said that was intimate with Whack 100 and said he likes to get played with in the donut hole too. And then I think I saw a video or a photo of Whack 100 laying in the bed on his stomach with his legs kicked up in the air. That shit look tooted and booted. Okay. All right. So we have a lot to talk about. I don't know if you guys have been hearing about Kanye West, but Kanye West is getting into a lot of drama with any and everybody, including Cameron. Cameron and Mace had a lot of comments about Shannon Sharpe. I mean, about Kanye West. And honey, they said, Cameron said, usually I do not talk to men that has been bopping and weaving on some D's. And I'm just like, damn, it's gay news after gay news when it comes to the Black community. What is really going on? Is it just me or it sounds like gay news after gay news? Press 10 if it sounds like gay news after gay news. I mean, let's think about it. Okay, Shannon Sharpe, that's some zesty news in that. Kanye West, that's some zesty news in that. Terrence Howard talking about Marvin Gaye, that's some zesty news on that. Terrence Howard, he came out, he did an interview recently, and he was talking about Marvin Gaye. I guess they wanted him to do Marvin Gaye, the movie, you know, the biops. A lot of people was like, they don't even want Terrence Howard to play that. Can Terrence Howard sing? I'm not sure. But anyway, Terrence Howard was like, hell no. I'm not doing that. I ain't kissing no man. They ain't gonna about to make me kiss no man. They're trying to make me lose my manhood. Honey, he went off. A lot of people felt like Terrence Howard, you all you had to say was negative. You ain't gonna do it. But Terrence Howard, he kept on going in. He was like, cut my lips off before I kiss a man. So a lot of people was like, what is going on with Terrence Howard? Every time we see him now, he's always talking about some gay shit. What is up with that? Okay. Like he have an issue with gays in Hollywood. And I was like, well, didn't he work for what's his name? Lee Daniels? He's an openly gay man. Why didn't he reject and say, no, I'm not going to do this because you're an openly gay man? And these gay men in Hollywood, you guys are the producers, directors. Y'all better make sure you guys are giving the parts to people that don't hate you. Okay, because it sounds like Terrence probably can't stand Lee Daniels' gay ass. And Lee Daniels, you giving these parts to these men that secretly can't stand your ass and hate you or hate your community. You better wake up, ho. Okay, so hell, you know, that's how I feel about it. So a lot of people are applauding Terrence Howard, you know, for saying no, he would not be kissing another man. Okay, they tired of they black men kiss another man. I mean, how many black men have kissed another man on TV? I'm not sure. Ain't you tired of them hiding in the closet? And my thing is this: it's a lot of gay men everywhere. Why ain't the gay men coming out and saying some shit about Terrence Howard? You know what I mean? I mean, he's really dragging it. He'll cut his lips off. And a gay man, I guess y'all don't got no backbone. What is up with y'all? Y'all so damn quiet, huh? They so damn quiet. Okay, but we got to talk about that. And back, well, I already mentioned that. What else? Let me see what else. Well, I think those are the top. So, you know, topics to talk about. So we're going to dive into it. GG posted was not you. What are you talking about? Okay, so they're saying the picture I posted is not me. Listen, I posted a picture recently, and let's just go here, okay? You guys know nowadays I do a picture of the day. Okay, let me go to the picture. Talking about that picture is not me. Well, who is it? Who is it? Who is the picture then? Okay. All right. Check this out. Okay, let's add it. Okay, so this is the picture I posted up today. I was outside. I was outside today. What? What? I was outside today. And I took a picture, honey. Hey. Now, Ebony talk about that picture you posted is not you. Who is it then? Ebony? Does this look like me? Press 5 if this is me. Press 10 if it ain't. Ebony, what you on, Ebony? Okay. She talking about it ain't me. Okay. Don't I look good? I know I'm big. I know I'm a part of the plus size community. But you know what? It ain't nothing wrong with being plus size. You know, after this, I'm about to go get me some food anyway. Okay. Ebony, you better go on somewhere. You see how they always trying to hate on me, y'all. Y'all better get them. Y'all better get them. Okay. Woo! Ebony, go on. So let's block Ebony. Let's block Ebony. Okay. Hell. Okay. On some other bull crap. All right, so let me move up to here. All right, so if you guys don't know who Jason is, this is Guy Jason. They're saying they're going to replace Shannon Sharpe with this white dude right here, Jason. I got this tea from Ticket TV, and he also got it from The Sun, where they talk more exclusives about, here's the article, favorite to replace Shannon Sharpe. Okay, so new faces to replace Shannon Sharpe revealed. Okay, so you guys see that article, right? You guys see that they're already planning to replace Shannon Sharpe. Mind you, they already been wanting to replace Shannon Sharpe. So all this push, you know, with this scandal, I definitely believe it was already planned. A lot of the higher ups, they already made a decision. They're going to stop protecting Shannon Sharpe and they want him out of there, you know? So that's how I feel about it. What do you guys think about it? Do you guys think that they all are in cahoots with each other and they all want Shannon Sharpe out? Press 7 if you feel like, yep, it looked like they all want his ass out. They want to replace him with a white man. Or press 15 if I'm saying it in a wrong way. You know, comment, let me know. Okay, comment, let me know. Yeah, see, y'all see it too. Y'all see the play. And I was over here, and he said this woman, her name Monica, she is one of the #1 ESPN employees, and she is saying that, you know, this is a mud on ESPN. So it's a lot of women that are speaking out that works at ESPN that are black and white, and they're like, no, he is not coming back. Like they are stepping their foot down. I don't know if these women getting paid by other men to make this a big deal, but they are saying they are coming forward at ESPN and say they don't want Shannon back. People are saying, well, it's a good thing that Shannon Sharpe got his own shit because it's looking real bad. And we don't know what else is going to come down the pipeline towards Shannon Sharpe because he has so many enemies, including Shaq and Matt Barnes. Okay, talking about Matt Barnes. Okay, I was going to go here, but let's go here first. This is an audio from Matt Barnes. Listen to this. This is what's going on around. Play.
Attention all streamers.
Ray J.
Okay, let's do it again.
Respect to Shannon and almost looked up to him and tried to be cool with him, but I would just see the fake shit and the bullshit, you know, hear from other people.
Attention all streamers.
Ray J. And
all right, I wish I had more of the audio, but let's hear it again.
Respect to Shannon and almost looked up to him and tried to be cool with him, but I would just see the fake shit and the bullshit, you know, hear from other people.
Attention all.
So you heard that. He said that he would try to be cool with Shannon, but he would see the fake shit in the bullshit. So people do not seem to feel like Shannon is an honest person. What do you guys think? Do that sound like an honest person? Matt Barnes says he's full of bull crap and he's shady and he's full of bull crap. He plays games. Is that true? Could Shannon Sharpe be a person of playing a lot of games? Do you guys think that fits his characteristics? Press 1 if you say, you know what? Yeah. Press 2 if you feel like, no, Shannon is an honest guy. You know, he have no shadiness in his bones. I don't know. You know, when I think about it, he does have Club Shay Shay. Okay. And people see him as the Wendy Williams, you know, the male Wendy Williams. And we know Wendy Williams, she suffered the same fate. Wendy Williams didn't have any friends. Nobody wanted to be friends with her because she gossips so much. She gossip all the damn time. Who want to be friends with somebody that gossip about everybody's business? Nobody. You know, so this is just crazy. All right, sorry about that. A light just went out, so we still up here though. I'm looking in the comment section. I don't think that fits his character, other than the female issues. He works very hard and barely takes days off. Well, you know, so tell me this, then why is Matt Barnes saying this? Do you guys think that this is how Matt Barnes really feel? Or do you think that Matt Barnes are being paid off by Shaq? We know that Shaq cannot stand Shannon Sharpe. Shaq was going around paying people top money to bring dirt to bring down Shannon Sharpe. We know that Matt Barnes was one of his birds that was going around saying, hey, do you have any horrible thing about Shannon Sharpe? You got anything horrible about Shannon Sharpe? So do you think that Matt Barnes is in on a play, that he's lying on Shannon Sharpe, trying to get him to have a horrible reputation out here? Press 1 if you feel like, yeah, Matt Barnes, he up here lying about Shannon Sharpe because he's getting paid by Shaq. And Shaq and him are good buddies. Comment, let me know. Or press 4 if you feel like, nope, I got it wrong. You know, what is going on? Celebrity Scholar says Matt Barnes is messy boots. Yeah, look like he's a chatty patty too. You know, why is he being recorded talking about this? And another thing, Shaq and Matt Barnes, they have been video calls, audio calls, talking crap about Shaq. My thing is, who recorded it and who put it out there? Because I'm sure Shaq is going to be upset when he finds out who's recording this and who put it out there. It have to be, they have to know who put it out there, right? Press 2 if you feel like they have to know. Matt Barnes and Shaq has to know who put the audio out here. Press 10 if you feel like they don't know. Whoever put this audio out here exposing Matt Barnes and Shaq, y'all are in a lot of trouble, okay? Because they said Shaq, he got bodies out here. Yeah, they say Shaq don't play that. He got a whole bunch of money. He got bodies out here allegedly. He be hanging out. He's in partnership with the police, and he's in partnership with them thugs, okay? So, and they said Shaq, he is very sensitive. The smallest little thing can tick Shaq off and he go boom, boom, boom on your ass. And they said that he cannot stand Shannon Sharpe. He can't stand his ass. So, honey, it's a lot of black on black people out here in these streets. And you know, everything look like it's turning, right? The administration is turning. The NFL is turning. Everything is turning. So it looks like Shannon Sharpe, this is just the beginning of the dark times for Shannon Sharpe, because it looked like everybody is starting to drag Shannon Sharpe. What do y'all think about that? Okay, so Lisa said, yeah, Matt Barnes is getting paid to diss Shannon Sharpe. If that is true, if Shannon Sharpe is an innocent man that's being taken down, is there any way to save him? I don't think it's any way to save him. You might say, well, let justice run its piece. I feel we live in America. Ain't no justice. That's something they make you think to give you hope. But I don't think it ain't no damn justice. If the hires up and the elite want to get you out and they want to replace you, that's exactly what they're going to do. Okay, that is exactly what they're going to do. Thank you. Thank you. You like my hair? I love the color too. Thank you so much. Okay. I remember Kobe said Shaq paid money out of court to make his essay cases go away. Oh, really? Yeah, Shaq, he has big moves. You do not want Shaq to be on your bad side, because if Shaq can't stand you, honey, it's Reynolds. It's Reynolds for you, okay? It's now going to take years for Shannon to recover, and Shad Chinko jump ship now. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Is that true, Roddy? They are saying that Shad, he's already jumping ship. But guess what? On a blog post, and I'll put it up here if you guys want me to, somebody is leaking Shannon Sharpe text messages. Like Shannon Sharpe has a lot of enemies. They leaked a text message of Shannon Sharpe talking to his stylist, Hollywood. And in these text messages, he said he don't F with Ocho Cinco. And everybody was surprised about it. And I know Ocho Cinco saw these text messages because they're public. And you know how people are. When they find out somebody's talking about you, they run and tell you, hey, yeah, he don't even like you, Chad. So, whoa, press 10 if you guys want me to pull that message up where it was messages leaked between Shannon and Hollywood, which is his makeup, his Rojo stylist that he was accused of being in the bed with. And in that message, he tells the stylist that he don't F with Ocho Cinco, honey. Okay. All right. They want me to pull it up. I will pull it up. I sure will. All right. Because I saw it here on Miss Tasha K channel. But if you guys can do me a favor while I pull this up, make sure you like and you share to this YouTube channel, The Messy Sweet Spot. I'm going to pull this up. When you guys see this message, everybody was so shocked. They say, no way. I thought Shad and Shannon was real tight. I thought they were best of friends. No.
Attention.
They just do a good job with acting like they good friends, and I guess a good chemistry on a show. But behind the scenes, and I don't know why Shannon Sharpe would tell this to his stylist. But he sure did. Child, I'm looking forward now. Okay. And then they got audio of Shannon Sharpe, and it sounds so. I'm gonna let y'all listen to this audio that they got out here in these streets of Shannon Sharpe talking to the stylist, and it sound kind of like, okay. All right, so let me pull this up, and I want y'all to read this out loud. Okay, so let's go from the beginning. You see this, the article, we over here, our Tasha K Instagram page. Leak text shows Shannon Sharpe airing out A-list names, says he don't F with Lil Wayne, OMG, Shaq, and more. Okay, so this is between Shannon and his stylist, which is Hollywood. Okay. And Tasha K and Whack 100, they're coming out now, and they said that Shannon Sharpe and Hollywood been having some freak offs, and now they're saying that Shannon Sharpe and Shannon Sharpe cameraman be having freak offs too. I don't know. I don't care what they're having. I'm just telling y'all this mess. All right. So here it is. Who? Okay. Who is who? Okay, so in the blue is Hollywood. So Shannon, Shay, and I guess Hollywood call him Uncle Shay. I don't mean to laugh. That is a funny name, Uncle Shay. I mean, that sound kind of gay. I mean press 1 if Uncle Shay sound gay. Press 2 if it sound very masculine, sound very straight. You know what I mean? Am I wrong for that? It sounds so gay. Uncle Shay. Come here, Uncle Shay. Uncle Shay. So Hollywood laughs. Okay. And clearly this is coming from Hollywood. You know what I mean? You can't trust them zesty stylists. Okay. You know they asses want attention. Hell. Okay, well, Hollywood exposed this. Shay says, well, damn. Hollywood says, Unc, are you cool with Nicole? Shay says, no, F no. Then Hollywood, the stylist, said, oh, okay, cool. Then Shay says, to be honest, Hollywood, that's his name. The boy name is Hollywood. I ain't cool with many people. Most are full of shit. So I stay to myself. So he feels comfortable coming out and I ain't mean nothing by when I said coming out. He feels comfortable, you know, coming out and speaking to the stylist because I'd be so on guard if I was Shannon. I wouldn't trust that stylist. I wouldn't tell your ass nothing. I'm like, what you texting me for? Our job here is over, man. What the hell? Okay. But Shay Shay, he's really opening up. And people want to know, what else did you open up? Was Hollywood taking fingers going up in your donut too, nigga? Okay. All right, let's just move on. Do you think he had them put on wigs? I'm sorry. Do you? I mean, they said that stylist girl, I mean, ooh, a light popped on. They said that Shannon Sharpe, don't you know the girl that he was paying $25,000 each cheek? I didn't say this. This is what people are saying. The people are saying that she looks like she's like a cross-dresser or transgender. She look like a boy, a man with a wig on, right? So I was wondering, could it be he was putting that Highland stylist, put wigs on them? You know what I mean? Making them do all this. You know he like to role play. Shit, it could be part of the role play. Put that wig on. Your name gonna be Vanessa tonight. I'm just playing. Okay, let me get back to this shit. Oh, it says, to be honest, Hollywood. Okay, so he said, okay, cool. So let's fast forward here. All right, so if you look at down here at the bottom, okay, you know about that bottom, okay? Look down the bottom. Shay Shay says, I don't F with anyone at work except for the two you met. Uncle Shay Shay's told him, don't fuck with Lil Wayne, Matt Barnes, Rich Paul, Shady McCoy, Joy, Stephen Diggs, T.O., Brandon Marshall, Shaq, Coach Prime, somebody I can't pronounce, Ocho Cinco. Y'all seen that? Press 7 if you guys seen Ocho Cinco. Okay, Eddie George, Ray Lewis, I'm cordial, that's all. So he says that he cordial, high and by, but he don't F with none of them. He's not friends with them. It's just a high by. It's just a work atmosphere, and that's it. He don't trust any of those people. But you guys y'all saw that, right? Okay. Now, why would Shannon trust a stylist to say this shit to? Can y'all answer that? Why would he trust this dude to say this stuff to? Huh? I mean, this is some personal stuff. And look what happened. It got on the blogs. So, Shannon, can y'all answer me this? Okay, so Celebrity Scandalous says lovers. Well, this is not a good lover. This is not a good lover. Shannon, everybody cannot stand you. Even your alleged lover, Hollywood, can't stand your ass. For him to give this to Tasha K, she's the biggest of them all. And now all your information, all your personal text is leaked out. Nobody likes Shannon Sharpe. Nobody likes Shannon Sharpe. Nobody likes him, not even his alleged lovers. Okay? So let me show you guys the audio that I was talking about that I got from Tasha K. Where that damn audio at? Listen to this audio.
Hollywood, what you gonna do with this? Hollywood, what you gonna do with this? Hollywood, what you gonna do with this? I've seen you come in here a few times.
So what do you guys think? Do it sound innocent or does it sound like they were doing some stuff? I believe that Tasha K got this from the source, his stylist, Hollywood. That's, I believe. I cannot prove it, but that's just my belief. You know, and Tasha K, I can't blame her for getting the good stuff, and I appreciate that. But when it comes to Shannon Sharpe and his friends and the people that he decided to have in his circle, Shannon Sharpe don't have good judgment and he don't have good discernment, because everybody that he's picking seem to have a dislike for him or a hatred for him, especially when they're not getting their way from him. So that's crazy. What do you guys think? The reason he yeah. So let's go here, because there's some other stuff I want to pull up about Shannon, and everybody is dragging him. Let me go here. Okay, so let's go to WAC 100. So WAC 100, they talked about Shannon today. Everybody's talking about Shannon. He's a hot topic. And this is what WAC 100 states.
I think he's bisexual. I mean, you know, and you know,
but you're not basing that on anything besides
just the fact that I thought I would never say.
He looks weird sometimes.
I'm gonna say something I thought I would never say.
Sure,
but I gotta keep it real. I listened to Tasha K the other day. Her take on Shannon.
She had a good one,
and she broke down how he takes. First, it was the stylist to the basketball games. Now he's taking the cameraman without a camera places. They both got their little boy bags going on, and he made a copy.
Did you guys hear about that? Did you guys hear that Shannon Sharpe, he has a boyfriend, allegedly, that he takes around with him, and it's supposed to be a cameraman, but he never have a camera, and they walk around with the man bags and going to different places. It's just, it feels like he really want to come out. It feels like he really have a good time with other men, as far as probably emotional goals, as far as just talking about goals. And I'd be wondering too, does he humiliate these men that he's with? You know, because I know he humiliate the women. All the women in his past have came out and say, yeah, he loves to humiliate us. He's essaying us. And I wonder, when he's with the man, do he do the same with the man? Or do he want the man to humiliate him? Is it like a reverse thing and he's just so nurturing and nice and sweet to the man? I don't know. Or maybe he's straight. Could he be straight? And maybe this is just how some straight men are. I mean, I don't know. I don't have the answers, but let's keep on hearing it.
Never out with women like that. It's always, you know, he's taking it ain't like he's taking his team. It's like these people, and they seem a little zesty. And he slipped. You got the content, right? Because I got the content.
What content? We got the work?
I got the work.
What?
That's a fact.
Sex tape. Gay sex tape?
You want the work?
Sure. Send me the gay sex tape.
No. This right here. Oh. Ain't no getting out of this. And this is right here. Tasha K, this was good content. I think I kind of became a first time I watched her content like this, but this shit is diabolical.
Listen, if you've been in a car accident.
Hold on, where is it at? This is diabolical, bro.
Okay.
I know where it's at. Perfect. One. Okay.
You may forget some things, but you don't slip up and say things like this.
When Uncle say he want to date younger men, they kill me. What they say? What the women? What? Yeah, when I said I want to date younger women, what I said? Oh, when I want to date.
See?
Did y'all hear that? Have ever straight man ever slipped up and say he wanted to date a younger man? Huh? Do you think it was a real slip up, or do you think the truth was coming on out? Which one is it? Was the truth just coming on out on Shannon? And he could not help it. And he had men on his mind, you know, maybe he just had a man last night, you know, I don't know. Or it could just been a mistake. But go ahead, WAC 100.
How this works, bro. When I go to talking about soul food,
that was
what's good?
Slip right there.
Look, what's good when I go to talking about soul food, right? Because I don't eat like pig feet, chitlins, and hog maws.
You said you don't eat meat in general.
No, I don't. But even when I was like, I don't eat those things when it comes to the soul food, right? I'm never gonna be like, yo, you know what's bomb? Chitlins. I'm never gonna say.
Attention all streamers.
Ray J and
all right. So do you think that he has a case? What are your thoughts about it? I'm looking in the comment section over here. people are saying fact. Shannon needs to come out the closet already. He can finally live his life. All right. So do you guys think that Shannon need to come out the closet? Do you guys think they're targeting Shannon because they know he's down low or they know he's gay and they're just trying to sweep out all the homosexuals out? That could be a possibility too. They like, yeah, we want all straight men to be working here. And if you are gay, you better be a closeted. And Shannon Sharpe, I don't think he's closeted. I don't even think he's DL, because a DL guy, you don't have no suspicions of a DL guy. But it's too many suspicions and it's too many situations with Shannon Sharpe. And, you know, I felt like maybe he would just have a good old time just coming out the closet and just living his truth with Hollywood. I mean, you had a great ride, Shannon. You wasn't even expecting all this, Shannon. And I just hope, you know, with this girl that you're getting with, you know, she don't take you for everything that you got. But it looked like it's not doing good. But they say Shannon, he has his confidence. He's not going to go down without a fight. He's aggressive, so he's going to fight it tooth and nail. But I know Shannon, behind the scenes, he's really going at it. I mean, he's probably stressing out. He's probably hitting the wall. He's probably taking pills and stuff, because Shannon, when he come out of here, he can fake it. Like when you talk to him, he don't even seem like he's going through nothing. He don't even seem like he's stressed out. You know who he remind me of? Will Smith. Because when Will Smith come out here and talk, I don't think that, you know, Will Smith be zesty. I don't think that Will Smith be going through stress and stuff. I mean, lately when Will Smith come out and talk, it seemed like I don't know what the fuck he going through. But in the past, Will Smith has always been on it and very confident in his approach. But I don't know. What do you guys think about this? I'm looking in the comment section. It says too many actual facts. Also, him being a bag of sugar. All right. He has so many cases, allegedly. He may end up with some Diddy cases too, possibly. If you guys did not know, Shannon Sharpe, he has 24 people that sued him in the past, and he settled with 23. Meaning that he paid off 23 victims that came up against him. Fox knew about it. Disney knew about it, and they tried to cover it up. Now everything is coming to light, and they're not protecting him anymore because they're already looking at his replacement. Okay. So there's that. Okay. All right. So what else do I have to share with you guys to talk about? Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe here at the Messy Sweet Spot. Have y'all liked and shared yet? All right. So let me bring this up here. I'm going to play a little bit of Ticket TV.
How many times have you given up on yourself?
Shout out to him. He's a phenomenal YouTuber. He's always
on your weight loss.
Make sure you guys go to subscribe to his channel if you have not. But he's always up on the latest and the greatest. You can always depend on his YouTube channel to give you guys the latest and the greatest when it comes to reports dealing with sports or Shannon Sharpe or the Diddy case. He does a very thorough job with that. So I'm just going to play some of the things that he talks about.
That happened behind the scenes. They are saying that Shannon Sharpe's situation has caused an absolute war zone in the behind the scenes at ESPN with his coworkers. They are saying that Shannon Sharpe has ticked off so many of his coworkers and people who were, I guess, I'm going to tell you guys from this article what's going on. Y'all smash the like button. Salute everybody. I see y'all coming on in.
Didn't I tell y'all? It is a war zone. They can, meaning that it's a lot of people, groups that cannot stand Shannon Sharpe. And they are being funded with a lot of people that got money. They want Shannon Sharpe to go down. Do you hear what I'm saying? So I'm just going to play that a little bit. So going here, I don't know if you guys know, but Kanye West, he came out recently and he had a song called Cousin. And he was telling everybody, this took a lot of people by surprise. We wasn't expecting this. And we didn't need to hear this. You know, I felt like he should have kept it to himself. Do you guys think that he should have kept it to himself? Press 1, press 2. If you feel like he should have just told everybody, you should have kept it to yourself. You know, this is not a safe space. The internet is not a safe space. The internet is not a safe space. I don't know what you guys think. The internet is not your therapist. Go get some help and get some damn therapy. You know how these black ninjas is. They're gonna take it and they're gonna talk about you with it, and you ain't gonna never live this down. But anyway, he said that his cousin, he was bopping and weaving on his cousin. He introduced adult magazines to his 6-year-old cousin. He was older. He said the cousin was younger than him, and he was giving the cousin until he turned 14. He kept on doing this to his cousin till he turned 14. Okay. Then he said, I don't know if they were still doing stuff. I don't know if they was doing the circle jerks, because he says as he got older, when he told his cousin that he cannot do stuff with him anymore, that's when his cousin took out or underlive a pregnant woman, and he went to jail for underliving a pregnant woman. Okay, so, and he said it's in the song called Cousin. That's why I can't stand this. I won't get another hairpiece like this, but it's going to be better quality. This is some old shit. And it's getting on my nerves. I'm sorry about that. It's so distracting. Okay. So what do you guys think about this? So I don't know how, I wish I had the audio here, but Kanye West says some stuff about Cameron. So this is the clip where Cameron is speaking back. And this happened a couple of hours ago. Check this out.
You know, that's your son. That's my nephew now. Get your son under control, man. What we doing with him? Is he just owned, or is he going? Are you gonna have a talk with him?
I might have a talk with him. I might have to have a talk with him.
All right, so we not disowning him.
Nah, I'm not just yet. Not just yet.
All right.
I'm gonna fly to California tomorrow, man.
All right.
See where he's at, man. Cause we gotta talk, man. I don't like what I'm hearing.
All right, nah, that's all good.
You hear what he said about you?
Yeah, that's why I'm talking to you. Because I don't usually talk to niggas who suck dick. Once they suck dick, I don't go back. I don't go back and forth once you admit you suck dick. That's just me. That's what I'm trying.
That part ain't my son.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What are we doing? That's what I'm asking. Because if you giving him a pass,
I can't give him no pass for that.
Yeah, I'm not going back and forth.
I didn't hear all that, but
we talked about it last week.
Yeah, I gotta walk away.
Yeah, like that's what the whole thing was about. I was just like, I ain't know if I know how you stand on business. I didn't know if we had, it was what's it called, the intervention. If you was gonna have an
I was trying to have the intervention, but I can't stand.
All right, it might have been a phase.
So what Cam is saying is that his whole phase is up. He can have his whole phase deleted.
Listen,
that's what Drea said.
No, you could delete being a hoe. What Drea said, but Dre ain't a man who sucked dick. That's what I'm saying. Listen, if you like it, I love it. I'm following your lead on this. This
is uncharted territory. These are conversations we never had in hip hop. This is uncharted territory. Please forgive me for all my response. I don't know what to say on this. I gotta pray.
Oh man! All right. All
Well, real quick, just for context, can I read what he said? Because the audience is probably like, but what did he say?
Yeah.
Because I want you guys' reaction. So, Ye, in a deleted tweet, he said, how Cam say I'm doing anything bad for Chicago? Chicago loves me. I love Cam. It's niggas like you that had me shook to release the song, but I ain't scared of y'all type of niggas. And thank you for making Dipset. You're a god. And fuck you, by the way. And I got on my $2 million Dipset belt as I tweet.
Yeah, that's why I asked him, like, because you know I usually handle stuff like this. This is why I'm asking you. Was this still your son? Because it's my nephew. That's why I'm asking you. What are we doing with this? Do we leave it alone? I'm gonna leave it alone till May tells me what I have to do with this. That's all I can say, man. I'm leaving it alone, man.
So stay nice. Because you're not feeling
all right. So the lady, she read what Kanye West said. All right. So I saw someone in the comment section, Jerome. He states that they shouldn't be laughing at this. Well, where are the gay men that's gonna speak up? Because is the gay men speaking up? Hell no. But people do notice, and this is how the Black community is. They really didn't care for the part of the pedo part. It was all about the gay part. You know what I'm saying? They have more issues with homosexuals than pedos. I believe we all know that. They all know that in the Black community. It's okay to be a pedo, but a homosexual, But the homosexuals, they're not speaking up. I would say, well, why ain't the homosexuals that got a big platform talk and speak up and bring knowledge and awareness? And you know what I mean? But they act too scary, I guess, or they off sucking some D. So it is what it is. If they ain't gonna speak up about it, hell. What are they expecting a Black woman to speak up about it and fight their battles? Okay. Damn. Look, my fandom fucked up. Okay, what are y'all thoughts about it? Okay, so looking here in the comment section, they said I got to admit Generation X got the oldest. Blah, blah, blah. Admit, so he liked the undercover ones. More should admit it. Well, if more admit it, then they're going to get joked on. Why would a Black man come out and say he gay? To be a joke, you're going to get joked on. People not going to respect you. They're going to put you out your job. So you're going to have to deal with a lot of drama. You're going to get your privilege card taken away from you. So if you want to come out, it has to be something that you really want to do and that you're willing to bite the bullet and take all the heat you're going to take. Other than that, shit. Some shit, take that shit to the grave. Okay. All right. So what do y'all have to say about this? Anybody got anything else to say before we move on? Okay. Gail said it's not okay to be a pedo. Well, tell R. Kelly fans that. Tell everybody that supported R. Kelly. Okay. And you still have people supporting R. Kelly. So, I mean, these people, they have uncles that are a pedo. Yeah. Okay. So that's what people say, but their actions show differently. And y'all so quiet. Where y'all at? All right, so let's move on. Clearly, y'all don't care about it. All right, so Terrence Howard, he has something to say about Marvin Gaye and this whole situation. I want you guys to hear what he has to say today. Check.
Did Marvin Gaye? That's a shame because that is a much more interesting stuff. Perfect. Well, Smokey's interesting, but he went through shit. Yeah, but he's not dead. No, he's not. And Marvin Gaye is. And I'm sorry, but drama's drama. And there's a lot more drama in getting killed by your dad. Yeah, but the problem with that's a story. I'm sorry to be the studio head who says that, but no, that's much more interesting. And Marvin Gaye was like, you would have been perfect as Marvin Gaye, and that is a story that needs to be told. Let you know what happened with that. I was over at Quincy Jones' house. I'm not dropping names. I'm just giving credibility to what I'm about. What I'm never saying. Drop names. De Niro told me that.
Yeah. So, but I'm asking Quincy, I'm hearing rumors that Marvin was gay. And I'm like, was he gay? And Quincy's like, yes.
Oh.
He went around it with everything. And I was like, no. And I'm like, I could not.
I just feel like there's gay for real. And then there's a point where guys get so much pussy, they're just like, oh, fuck it.
Yeah, well, it would have been that, but they would have wanted to do that, and I wouldn't have been able to do that.
Well, you mean you couldn't kiss a guy on screen in a movie?
No.
Not even, yeah.
No, because I don't fake it. I literally, it has to.
I couldn't kiss a man either. That's true. And that
would fuck me. I would cut my lips off.
Yeah. No. Well,
I would.
Okay,
if I kiss some man, I would cut my lips off.
Well, I would not do that. But it does not make me homophobic to not want to kiss a man. Just like lots of gay men are like pussy. Yuck. You know, I mean, that's okay. We all have our own, no one wants to tell you how to.
Do what you love to do, but don't do it at me. Don't aim it at me. And I can't play that character.
Right.
100%. I can't surrender myself to a place that I don't understand.
Yeah.
And so that's the end part of that story of what I had.
Well, I can understand. I can understand it. I'm just not of it. I mean, I could certainly understand men attracted to men. I mean, homosexuality is in nature. Animals. There are animals. Many, many, many animals.
Yeah, the bonobos, the bonobo monkeys. They practice it.
Practice it.
They do. I didn't.
Well, give it up for Bill, because Bill, he come out, he sounded like he got a man with common sense. Bill stands for, it's gay people. It's natural for them. It's okay. You don't have to do the part. Just say no to the part. But some people, since that Terrence maybe feel some type of way about homosexuals. Maybe a homosexual did him wrong. I'm not sure. Because every time we're starting to see Terrence Howard now, he always, talking about somebody is trying to get at him or make him gay. It's like he's pushing this agenda, like Hollywood is trying to turn me gay, y'all. Help! Hollywood want to make me gay. Hollywood want me to kiss a man. Hollywood want to go on my donut. Hollywood trying to get me to be a man. Hollywood, don't take my man card. Don't take my man card. Don't take my man card. All right. So, it signals. And a lot of people in the Black community, oh, yes, good, Terrence. I'm so sick of these Black men being with another man. That's a real man. Terrence Howard said, no, he ain't going to kiss no other man. Yeah, Terrence, don't make them turn you out, Terrence. Don't make them turn you out, Terrence. Okay. So this is the interesting story, because in the past, when Terrence Howard have done interviews, he never came out with this type of agenda or this type of assignment. It seemed like it's like an anti-gay assignment, or he's feeding into the narration that Hollywood is turning every man gay. So he wants to monetize off of that. Okay, so it looked like he's doing it for a play. But he's not talking about his issues. And I don't think he want to talk about his issues with men hitting on women, domestic violence, He says his man card is intact because he's not gay. But is it okay for you to hit on women? Can you still have your man card and hit on women? Because look it up, that is his charges, and that's facts when it comes to Terrence Howard. And the thing is, we understand he ain't gay. He don't want to be gay. He ain't trying to turn gay. He has every right to turn down that, and he shouldn't do it. If he don't feel comfortable, don't do the shit. I mean, that's just the end of story with that. But why isn't he talking about domestic violence and men hitting on women? Okay, because that's his issue. Okay. But comment, let us know your thoughts about it. Do you think that any of these men will ever come out talking about men hitting on women? Okay, because they still have not faced that issue. It's still not pushed. Men, stop hitting on your women. your wives, your girlfriend, that is not your property. It's almost like it's a reverse, that you start to hear echo chambers saying that you have to put your women in their place. It's okay to hit. Well, these women, they do just as bad. Well, what caused a woman to make the man hit her? So make America great again. We are going back in those times where men are going to make excuses and people are going to start looking the other way when men start hitting on their women. They already hitting and killing them, but it's going to get worse. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Know that we are at war. Everybody's at war. And it's just going to get very interesting during these times. You know, we only in the first couple of months of this administration, we got 3-4 more long years. Okay. And you already know it's going to get bad and bad and bad. Okay. So what are your thoughts about it? Gigi, the Hollywood climate and this Diddy stuff happened is like an attack on Black men in the entertainment business. Oh, okay. Possibly. I mean, go more into that. As far as the reputation of Black men, or what are we saying here? Because Diddy is not the first Black man to go down. You got Bill Cosby. I think Bill Cosby was the most unexpected, because Bill Cosby came as a family man. Bill Cosby, he produced so much quality work. And when they teared him down, I think it was a signal that the tides are turning, you know? But it's going to be a lot of Black men that are coming down, you know? So just be on the watch. I mean, we all know, you know, and that's out of it. That's not cool just because Terrence said he doesn't want to do gay parts. The man just told you he ain't never been gay. He's never going to be in that type of situation. Well, that's right. So why don't he just, I would think that his manager know this. Don't you think his manager know this? And the managers, they get the notice first. So the managers should not even offer or told Terrence they're thinking about you on this situation. And all you have to do is say is no. I mean, all you have to do is say is no. But the manager shouldn't even told Terrence, because the manager have to say, well, listen, if it's true that he's gay and he's going to do gay parts, Terrence have an issue with this type of thing, acting it. I mean, it's in the story. To draw it out and to make it like, oh my God, like somebody is actually getting you on your knees to do some bobbing, just like he did his wife and put hands on his wife. They said he chased his wife in the backyard. He did horrible things. You got to read that article about Terrence Howard and how he chased and run down on his ex-wife. Okay. So no, it wasn't like that. All right. They don't want Stephen A either. Well, that's what I'm hearing too. Stephen A, he came out and he says they want to get him out of there as well. So we would just have to see. All right. So moving on here. This is a girl. She went viral. If you guys can see her, if you see her derriere, her backside, you know, she got some yumps back there, but she was offended because some kids were laughing at her. So she stopped the kids and she recorded it, and she wanted to know, why are you guys laughing at me? I want you guys to check this out, okay?
I'm walking in Walmart and I walk past these kids and they just start like laughing, like something was funny. I had to turn around and ask them, what's funny? Because kids always laugh when I walk past, like, what's funny to y'all? Excuse me. No, I'm talking. Come here. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to ask you something. I'm not mad. Where your grandma? I want to get you in trouble. So, question. I just want to ask y'all, because I know a lot of kids, you know, they laugh at my butt, but I'm not a kid, so I don't know what would make them laugh. Can you tell me what made you laugh? I just want to know from a kid's because I'm not a kid, so I just don't. But a lot of kids do that. I don't know what'd be funny about it.
Oh no, it's just like, it's like big for your size.
Oh, okay. So that makes sense. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself, okay? Thank you, baby. Thank you. That helped me out a lot.
I've seen you come in here.
Ooh, what do you guys think about that? What are y'all thoughts about that? A lot of people felt like she was wrong for approaching those kids and asking those kids that question. And the clips on the side, are these, does she purposely videotape herself to make this video? Or is this something that she just does to gain attention online to monetize? Why is this news? Because it was on Tasha K platform. And a lot of people had a lot of shit to say about it. So I wanted to add it to here. Hell, that's why it's news. All right. So moving on. Slim Thug, he is blasting the NFL for the lack of Black owners. But who would they allow Black owners to own it? Why can't Black people start their own NFL league? Is it possible? Press 1 if Black people can start their own NFL league and have their own teams in different states and do their own thing. Press 9 if it's impossible, you know, but let's hear what he has to say.
That don't make no sense, kid. I've been telling y'all for years. Man, it's a lot of millionaires been through the NFL, a lot of you know what I'm saying, retired NFL players that can start groups, and you could do AAU, you can start a new NFL, man. You can never let them people own you, kid. Never let them people own you. They gotta sit at the table with you eye to eye. Why would you trust that? That is crazy. So, like I said, just like Slim always say, seed to a motherfucking tree. Seed to a motherfucking tree. Of course, we can't jump out and be as successful as the NFL in 1 year. But who wouldn't? Just like he showed what he could do with Jackson, just like he showed what he could do in Colorado. We need Deion to start a new NFL. If it's like that, if they playing them games, we need leverage. That's what they'll do in business. Walmart tripping. Let's fuck with Target. You know what I'm saying? Let's start a new motherfucking competition league, man. And
so why he don't start nothing? I mean, can he do something? Ain't he rich? I'm not sure. All right, so going to Diddy. I don't know if you guys have saw this, but it says here, Diddy team, they are trying to plead that he is not mental capable of doing the stuff that they are claiming him to, okay? People are saying Diddy is having a mental breakdown. He tried to move the date, but that did not work. So now we are here. It says he didn't have the mental capacity to commit these alleged crimes. He was drunk and high. All right. What are your thoughts about this? Is this going to help him? People are saying not to blame it on the goose. Got you feeling loose. They just made it worse. So he 100% did it. Okay. All right. So a lot of people look at this and they're like, listen, whoever Diddy got that's representing him, they are making it worse. They have not helped Diddy through this whole process. They were hired big money to help Diddy, and they have did the opposite. And people are saying that's the same thing that's going to happen to Shannon Sharpe. It's going to look the opposite. People are saying the same thing is going to happen to TD Jakes. That's why he had to step down. Do you guys notice in all of them? TD Jakes, Shannon Sharpe. Who else? TD Jakes, Shannon Sharpe, Diddy. I mean, it's a lot of them, okay? They all are getting the boot. They all going to have a bad reputation. They all accused of being zesty. Man, ain't that something? They were so successful. They were very high, and they just got the rug pulled from under them, okay? So what are y'all thoughts about this? All right, well, that's all I have for you guys today. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe here at the Messy Sweet Spot. I did some uploads today. I would love for you guys to check them out. Let me show y'all what I did earlier today, okay? Let me show you. All right, here we go. Some things you guys have to check out. This story right here, Nyla Simmons, you guys have to check out this video on my channel. It just happened Saturday night. It's so sad. Rest in peace to her. She's 18 years old. Girl, she was twerking on the truck. Her SUV, she was trucking on an Escalade. Now, why would her friends allow her to get on that car and then drive in traffic, twerking on a truck? Okay. You don't have friends. Y'all don't have friends. Ain't no friends going to allow you to do that and participate in your demise. Well, anyway, she was twerking on a truck and her friends turned. She fell on the ground. And right as she fell on the ground, it was a fire truck that was speeding, trying to get to a fire. And he ran right over her. So she is gone. Okay. People are coming out with conspiracy theories already on this case. They said the friends never liked her and it was a setup and they ran her over. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that's going on, but you guys have to check out that story. Also, a video came out about Terrence Howard was leaking Diddy's list. You guys have to see who's all on this list. A lot of the people that will surprise you. You guys know Terrence Howard, he's coming out with a podcast and he's exposing everybody that's zesty in Hollywood. And he discovered, putting out everybody that was at them Diddy parties. Okay. So you guys want to check that out. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe here at the Messy Sweet Spot. I'm your girl, Gigi with the T, and I will see you guys on the next video. DJ, where you at? Where you at, DJ?